Hello and welcome to the Change Your Junos Working Directory Learning Byte. I'm Gordon Mosley with the Education Services Department at Juniper Networks. Let's get started. After successfully completing this learning byte, you will be able to change your Junos Working Directory using the Set CLI Directory operational mode command. The Junos operating system has a Unix foundation, so when an administrator logs in for the first time to a Junos platform, a home directory is automatically created for it. In the Junos file system, in the /var/home directory, working directory or home directory is created for each administrator that logs into a particular platform. Every time an administrator logs into a Junos platform, their home directory is their default working directory for any Junos CLI commands. For example, if I want to use the Junos operational mode file utility to list files or show files, the default storage location that is presented to me is my working directory, my home directory, right? If I want to load configuration files with a configuration mode load command, the default search location is my working directory. And that may not, for me, always be the most convenient location. In operational mode, there is a set CLI directory command that can be used to change an administrator's working directory. This is very similar to a CD command that you would use on a just straight Unix file system to move your working directory around. So we can use the set CLI directory to change our working directory location, and also the operational mode show CLI directory command to view our current working directory. So these two commands can be used together. I'd like to connect to a VMX platform and demonstrate this for you now. This is a VMX platform that I've connected to. I'm logged in with a username of lab. If I run the show CLI directory command, I can see my current working directory is var home, and when I logged into this platform, a new directory was created for me based on my username. So this is my current working directory. If I, for example, run like a file command, for example, a file list, right, like a dir in Junos CLI, it by default is going to list the files in my working directory in var home lab. If I enter configuration mode and I want to load configuration files with a load override command, well, by default, it's going to look for configuration files that are in my working directory. And again, this may not always be, for me, the most convenient location. So I would like to change my working directory. Now I can do the set CLI directory command in operational mode. I can also use the run statement in configuration mode to change it. So I'm going to run a set CLI directory command. The configuration files that I'm actually interested in loading are stored on this platform, but they're stored in the /var/configs folder. So I want to set my CLI directory to this location. Now if I run a show CLI directory command, I can see that my working directory the default location has been changed. So now when I run a load override command and I try to view a list of files, I'm not looking in var home lab anymore. I'm looking in var configs, which is the default, which is the location where I have all my configs that I'm interested in working with during my administration session saved to. This is an example of how the set CLI directory command can be used to make an administrator's session easier. In this learning byte, we changed an administrator's working directory using the set CLI directory operational mode command. Thank you very much.
Visit the Juniper Education Services website to learn more about courses. View our full range of classroom, online, and e-learning courses. Learning paths, industry segment and technology-specific training paths. Juniper Networks Certification Program, the ultimate demonstration of your competence. And the training community, from forums to social media. Join the discussion.